and Executive Director of Save Our Youth, Thomas Burke, and Board Member, Dr. Bob Powell. Nice to see you guys.
Glad to be here.
Bob, you were just here a couple of weeks ago with your event, the bowling event, bingo event.
Yeah.
Fundraiser.
For Family Services and Children's Aid. Yeah.
How'd it go?
Huge success, lots of fun. There were great people out at the Brooklyn American Legion. They donated the space and participated, and a good time was had by all, and we still made some money too.
Big sign out on M124 that says, "Welcome new member, Bob Powell."
Salute.
Yes. Now, as board member of Save Our Youth, you're joining Thomas to talk about some of the upcoming programs, but I think it's, for those that aren't familiar with Save Our Youth, it started, about 16 years ago?
18. 18 years ago.
So what was the, what got it started, Thomas?
What got it started was while I was a cell block officer in 2004, the state of Michigan started remanding, the courts system started remanding 14, 15, and 16-year-old youthful offenders who were convicted of a high felony in the court of law to Jackson Prison.
So youthful offenders were being housed with adult inmates?
Yes, they were, but they were kept in a isolated area, under isolated conditions. They never had any type of physical contact, but there was verbal and visual contact.
So you thought, well, we just got to keep these kids out of the system in the first place.
I would start by mentoring, trying to recognize the youth who are on that path that would lead them to that path of despair. But kids look for attention, and sometimes they don't always get it at home. And sometimes men or women outside of the home can be that person that can give those kids some attention.
Bob, what got you interested in Save Our Youth?
Well, thanks for asking, because that's when I first met Thomas, was when he was mentoring, and I ran the shelters through Florence Crittenden, and he joined my board there, and we've been together ever since. I run a juvenile diversion program over at Family Services, and we just have the same heart, and I knew that he was looking for somebody to lead his board, and I said, I think it's time that I step up and help you for a change.
So the things that you've done, tennis or chess, you've done a lot of chess tournaments, you do a lot of after-school programs.
Yes.
And you personally, you do a lot of this.
Yes. Yes, I do. One of the after-school programs that we have are the robot building program. We have an art program, a music program, the chess program, and definitely the mentoring program. Yes.
So I've never played chess. You're good at it, apparently.
Yes, yes.
Bob, do you play chess?
I used to. I don't have the nerves for that anymore. I'm too fidgety. But the big program in the summer, Bart, was his employment program, Place in Youth and internships.
Nice. When I play chess, I play checkers with chess.
See, now I could do that.
Yeah. You brought some photos, I think.
Yes.
Let's take a look and tell us what's been going on this summer.
That is the rock climbing wall at the YMCA this summer. Yes.
How did the kids find you?
Through our social media, Facebook, our website, word of mouth, and through the schools. That is our group of youth that work in our summer work program.
Tell us how that works.
That is at Nixon Pool this year. Yes.
They're all smiling.
Yes. That is at Airport Lanes. We had a summer bowling for some youth this year as well. That is in the Save Our Youth office, and the one that's the one person that's standing up is Dr. Shikha Singh, She is a doctor in land conservation. That was our land conservation program this summer. This is at Ella Sharp Park. We had our day out of kite building, teaching the youth how to fly kites. That's in the back of the YMCA, as a matter of fact. So we spent a lot of time at the YMCA this summer. Twice a week we were there, just enduring all the activities that we can endure, healthy activities.
Spinning, because Bob does
Actually,
spinning.
that last picture is where I take them outside for class,
Oh,
Yes.
neat.
in the back of the Y there.
Yes, and those are two of my volunteers who helped out with the fair parking this year. Now I want to point out the young lady with the glasses on. She was also, both of them are in our summer youth work program. But the young lady on the left with the glasses today, she's interviewing for an internship at Henry Ford Health.
Awesome.
15 years old.
Wow.
Yes.
So many people need to be part of what you're doing for this to be successful. You need employers, you need
Yes.
volunteers,
Yes.
you need teachers and mentors.
Yes. Yes, it's important that we are a full circle, which we are trying to keep our youth engaged in healthy activities as well as educational and prosperous activities.
And you take them to Tiger Stadium and stuff like that.
Yeah, we up until COVID, the United Way has sponsored Save Our Youth to take at least 50 kids to one game a year at Tiger Stadium. And that last picture was Rory and I. We were at a couple of weeks ago, we were at the Vet Fest in Fowlerville. Save Our Youth had a table there promoting our programs. And that picture signified that I had beat Rory in a game of cornhole.
Well, Thomas, who hasn't beat the Lions?
Fair enough.
Yes,
Yes.
right.
They lost their last preseason game yesterday.
Yes. That bus was the kids when we were on our way to Lake Michigan. This summer, we spent some time in Lake Michigan.
I would imagine kids would be lined up to get into the program with all the
Yes,
fun stuff that you
yes.
got.
Yes.
You can't take everyone at once.
I wish I could.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's on the beach line at Lake Michigan.
Bob, some of these kids, as Thomas said, coming from homes that have a less than ideal situation. So it's got to be more than just a fun day at the beach that you've got to do with these kids to get them on the straight path.
Yeah, we've partnered with Save Our Youth and offered a support group.
Yes.
So the kids and the parents came in, and Thomas asked if we would be willing to offer some services around trauma and what some of these kids have experienced. So social, emotional, and physical health.
Thomas, I remember when you started the organization, you had a lot of naysayers. They said, this is never going to get off the ground, it's not going to last, it's not going to work. Well, here you are 18 years later.
Yes. 18 years of easy labor.
What was it, for you to have a kid go through the program maybe, 10 years ago, and be successful, get through college or get into a career, that's got to be the ultimate satisfaction.
Yes, anytime a youth excels in any of our programs, or outside our programs, in the schools, in their churches, that is very satisfying. Yeah.
In order to handle all the kids you have, you need fundraisers, you need volunteers. What do you got lined up? What are the next events and activities?
Well, what we have lined up for the fall, we want to continue our after-school programs. We have I'm gonna tell you a little secret, Bart. The robot building class, we're going to introduce a human-like robot, a humanoid-like robot to teach the youth how to code it and program it to do whatever you would like for it to do. So that's our little secret
Okay.
for the robot building class. But we're going to continue our art program, our music program. Our music program is phenomenal. We have a phenomenal instructor who's the grandson of Amy Firth from Amy Firth School.
Oh, really?
Thomas Firth is his name.
Oh, I know Thomas.
Yeah, he's been teaching our music program for 2.5 years, and he teaches every week. Each student we have 12 students in the program, and he teaches the youth how to play the violin, the acoustic guitar, and the keyboards.
Where do you do these classes?
We do these classes by way of Skype.
Oh, wow.
He teaches over Skype. The youth can be in their home, and Skype has been the way to go. He's been very successful with teaching over Skype. As a matter of fact, this summer, the last cohort of the group of students that we have for the 2022, 2021, 2022 school year, they have at the end of this school year they had performed a recital. So we had 12 students perform live at St. Paul's Episcopal Church this summer. But there were 3 of the 12 students who were out of state. One student lives in Arizona, one student was in Miami, and one student was in Hawaii. They performed over Skype at the recital. Yeah.
It's an amazing program and great service you provide. If someone would like to volunteer, donate, or be involved, there's lots of opportunities. How do they get a hold of you?
They can call the office number 517-240-6134, or they can email me at tburke@saveouryouthjackson.org, or they can go to our website, saveouryouthjackson.org.
Great. Have a great fall.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
You too.
Thanks, Bob. Dr. Bob Powell, board member of Save Our Youth, along with the founder and executive director, Thomas Burke. We've got